famous brother. Man, Jay, it has been a long time since I have sat down and had myself just a good old-fashioned vlog. I mean, I did Project for Awesome, and then we did the Loot Crate video, then we were off for Christmas, and then I did the Hey Brother New Year special, and I'm just finally getting back around to doing the whole entire writing, shooting, editing bit of this process. So despite having like a month since the last time I actually had to come up with a true blue video topic, I today pretty much came down with a severe case of vlogger's block. I spent the whole day kind of juggling different things that I might want to talk about, but nothing actually felt really good, so I got home and just started watching other people's YouTube videos and decided I was just going to steal a topic. How incredibly evil, right? Today's topic is inspired by the one and only Wheezy Waiter. 4 things you're not supposed to care about. But I was watching the video and I felt like I just had to talk about this because everything he said, I immediately understood. You're absolutely right. We're not supposed to care about that. That is the opinion of caring about that. Don't do it. And yet I still absolutely find myself caring about all of these things. So I'm going to try something a little bit today and start something that I will call the Vanity Interview Tag video. As I was dealing with these 4 things that you're not supposed to care about, I was trying to think of the best way that I could talk about them, and I kept asking myself the question, and I'm like, well, why don't I just ask myself the question as if it's an interview and answer however I would answer. Question 1. Do you care about what other people think of you? Of course not. Except, absolutely. I don't know how anybody can even not care what other people think about you. Now, I would change that answer to actually be, I don't care about every single little thing that somebody is going to care about me, but there are big things that I do care about how other people see me. I actually use it as an incredible motivating factor for myself. Like, I want to succeed and be respected and be perceived as somebody who makes smart decisions so that other people will want to work with me. Because at the end of the day, most of the things that I really want to do, the things that I want to do outside of how it affects how other people see me, are things that do require the help of many other people. Plus, can you imagine a world where people didn't care what other people thought of them? I'm pretty sure just outside perception of oneself keeps a lot of people in check to begin with. Question 2. Do you care about money? At the end of the day, you're absolutely foolish not to. That being said, I don't even personally connect my profession with my income. To me, they're almost completely separate things. Like, yes, I get this allotted amount of money on a regular basis, and yes, this is what I have to go and do every day. But in my mind, the two aren't necessarily connected. I'm not waking up in the morning and the only reason why I'm going to work is because I need the money. I think, honestly, people like to challenge themselves. I think the whole point of attempting anything is because you want to see if you can do it, and that's how I am with work. I am going to work. I'm motivated to go to work every day because I have a mission and I have something that I'm trying to accomplish. And most of the time that we spend doing anything is in attempt of achieving a certain goal. We really don't spend all that much time basking in the glory of actually accomplishing said goal. Like, how many people get to the end of the road and they're like, I did it! And they just continue to prance around in circles and do jumping jacks and enjoy the fact that they are right there at the did it circle. Sounds like it's a circle for something else. Question number 3, do you compare yourself to the success of others? I definitely do, and whenever I say the following out loud, it is usually never a very popular opinion amongst anybody that I'm talking to, but I feel like the whole point of this video is to say what I actually think and not what I think is the right thing to say. Now, I will say that this is not really an opinion that I have chosen, but how I naturally seem to feel, but for whatever reason, I unfortunately seem to believe that there is a limited amount of success to go around. So with any given micro-universe that I operate within, I can't help but feel like as you see somebody else succeed, that there is actually less success left in the pot. Question number 4, do you care about how you look? I will admit to understanding the importance of how you look, but that being said, I'm like 3 weeks due on needing a haircut. I know that it matters to me how other people look, and not necessarily romantically, but even romantically, over a long-term relationship, looks are really not the most relevant factor, but they do play a very critical role in the early stages of meeting people and how it affects who you approach. And so that is the Vanity Interview Tag. So now I would like to challenge or tag Sabrina from Nerdy and Quirky and DK from Declarations to also take the interview and answer the questions. And I'm not gonna lie, I've never created the tag video before, so I feel a little self-conscious about this, and I wonder if other people will be like, you know, Ben, you're not really big enough to make a tag video. But this is one of those situations where I guess I want to do it enough to where that outweighs how I assume other people are going to view this. Just to offer that small example of how my mind tends to work in response to caring what other people think about what it is I do. For my question of the day today, all of the questions from the interview, you could answer all of them or one of them or none of them and just say, "Hey Ben," in the towel section down below. But Jay, that is everything that I've got for you today, man. I will see you on Tuesday.